If you're 60 plus and can still do these things, you'll probably live forever. Well, not really forever. But you are going to be around for a really, really long while. Let's play a little game. I'm going to list 7 things, and if you can still do at least 5 of them, you're probably going to live a very long life. And no, I'm not talking about the usual eat healthy, exercise, blah blah advice. I mean real-life abilities, the kind that tell us how sharp, social, and active you still are. So, how many of these can you still do? Let's find out. But before we start, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more fun, eye-opening videos on how to stay young, happy, and healthy. 1. You still remember where you put your keys, or at least find them in under 5 minutes. Let's be honest. How many times a day do you lose your phone, glasses, or keys? Now, forgetting where you put things occasionally is normal, but if you can still retrace your steps and find them quickly, that's a great sign. It means your brain's problem-solving skills are still sharp. Solution. If you're always misplacing things, try the one-spot rule. Train yourself to always put your glasses or keys in one place. It works like magic. 2. You can still handle a difficult person without losing your cool. You know those people who seem to exist just to test your patience? Maybe it's a rude neighbor, an annoying family member, or that one guy who always complains in the grocery line. If you can still handle these situations without exploding, congratulations! You have emotional intelligence, which is linked to lower stress, better heart health, and a longer life. And if you struggle with this, just take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is not my circus, and they are not my monkeys. 3. You can still dance, even if it's just a little shoulder wiggle. I'm not saying you need to break dance or do a backflip. But if you can still move to music, even if it's just a little shoulder shimmy or foot tap, you're in great shape. Dancing is proven to boost brain health, balance, and mood, and people who keep dancing as they age tend to live longer and stay sharper. So if you haven't danced in a while, put on your favorite song and get moving, even if it's just in your chair. 4. You can still make a stranger laugh. Ever cracked a joke in public and made someone laugh? A cashier, a waiter, or a random person in line? If you can still make strangers smile, that's a powerful sign of mental agility and social health. It means your brain is still quick, your personality is still engaging, and your confidence is intact. If you haven't done this in a while, try it today. Make a silly joke or give someone a funny compliment and see what happens. Quick question. Which of these have you tried so far? Let me know in the comments. I want to see how many of you still have these life-extending skills. We've already covered 4 surprising things that predict a long and happy life, but wait till you hear the next 3. In part 2, I'll reveal a few more shocking abilities that might just prove you're going to be around for decades. But before then, I would ask a little favor of you. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more fun and unexpected ways to stay young, sharp, and full of life. Welcome back. We covered 4 unexpected signs that secretly predict how long you'll live, like finding your lost glasses in under 5 minutes, keeping your cool with annoying people, dancing even just a little, and making a stranger laugh. Now, let's get into the final 3 surprising abilities that prove you're on track for a long, happy, and active life. Before I continue, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow, and I promise, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's get into it. 5. You can still remember how much things used to cost. Have you ever walked into a store, picked up an item, and almost dropped it when you saw the price? Then, without fail, you turn to the person next to you, who didn't even ask, and said, "You know, this used to be $5. If you do this, congratulations. That's a sign that your long-term memory is still strong. A good memory isn't just about recalling names and birthdays. It's about keeping a mental timeline of your life. If you can still remember what gas used to cost when you first started driving, or the exact price of a loaf of bread in the 80s, your brain is firing on all cylinders. And let's be honest, nothing feels better than reminding young people that things used to be cheaper. A strong memory is a key indicator of a long life because it shows that your brain is still sharp, making connections, and holding on to important details. People who suffer from cognitive decline often start losing these little details first. So, the next time someone rolls their eyes at you for reminiscing about when movie tickets were $1, just smile and say, "That's why I'm going to outlive you." 6. You can get up from the floor without struggling. Let's be honest. Sitting down on the floor is the easy part. But when it's time to get back up, that's when the real challenge begins. If you can still push yourself off the ground without using 3 pieces of furniture for support, or making a series of dramatic sound effects, then you're in fantastic shape. The ability to get up from the floor easily means you have strong legs, good flexibility, and solid balance. And here's something surprising. Studies have shown that people who can get up from the floor without using their hands tend to live longer. It's called the sit-to-stand test, and it's one of the best ways to measure overall mobility. Now, if you struggle with this, don't panic. It doesn't mean you're doomed. But it does mean you might want to start practicing. Try sitting on the floor once a day and getting back up without using your hands. It might feel difficult at first, but over time, your body will adjust. The key is to stay active and keep challenging your muscles. But let's take a break for a second. I want to know, when was the last time you got up from the floor without making a single sound? If you're feeling brave, drop a comment and let me know. 7. You can still make new friends. If you're over 60 and can still do this, you have one of the most powerful longevity secrets in your hands. Loneliness is one of the biggest hidden killers of older adults. It's more dangerous than smoking, more harmful than a bad diet, and it can take years off your life. But if you still have the ability to strike up conversations, stay social, and build meaningful relationships, you're adding years to your life. As we get older, friendships start to fade. People move, family members get busy, and it becomes harder to make new connections. But if you're someone who still finds ways to be social, whether that's through joining a club, chatting with neighbors, or even just making small talk with the cashier at the grocery store, then you're doing something incredible for your health. Having strong social connections keeps your mind sharp, reduces stress, and even boosts your immune system. Plus, let's be honest, life is just more fun when you have people to share it with. Now, I want you to think about this. When was the last time you made a new friend? If it's been a while, maybe it's time to put yourself out there again. Start small. Call up an old friend, join a new class, or simply say hello to someone new. Your future self will thank you for it. Final thoughts. All right, let's do a quick recap. If you're 60 plus and can still do these 7 things, find your lost glasses in under 5 minutes. Keep your cool around annoying people. Dance, even just a little. Make a stranger laugh. Remember how much things used to cost. Get up from the floor without a struggle. Make and keep new friends. Then congratulations. You are on track for a long, healthy, and happy life. Now, tell me, how many of these did you check off? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see how many of you still have these life-extending skills. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Share this with your friends too, because who doesn't want to know if they're secretly aging like a fine wine? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay young, stay active, and keep laughing.